not take much time of yours, but it becomes my duty to explain you what actually Act Now does. Act Now is an organization started by Abdul Kalam's elder brother's son, Dr. Ibrahim, who happens to be the founder, chairman of Universal Abdul Kalam Foundation. When we started 4 years back, the funda was very simple to conduct few health camps and conducting seminars, symposiums, etc. related to education and government schemes awareness creating was our agenda. But all of a sudden, as you know, we got COVID. Because of this COVID, total scenario was changed. Then we have observed doctors were praised by none other than the Premier, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself, that doctors are the angels on earth. People, Thalia Bhajana, showering flowers, everything was going well. All of a sudden, the scenario became upside down. Doctors were brutally attacked, abused, not alone in Hyderabad, but around the country. At that juncture, I am being a journalist for the past 35 years, even till today. I am a journalist actually, that is my profession or obsession or whatever you call it. And I am a social activist, a life member of Indian Red Cross Society. So I observed that doctors were being humiliated, and I went to meet Vijay Chandra Reddy, who was then president of Act Now, IMA, Indian Medical Association. I told boss, what is happening? Doctors are being humiliated, attacked, abused. So they said, after we are an NGO, whatever the best we could do, we are doing. What do you want to do? I said, I wanted to do some honor to doctors to enlighten, emphasize the significance of doctors' importance in the society. They said yes. From that day to this day, give a big hand to Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav, who was always with us. Then he was the national secretary and vice president of IMA. And he was always with us, whatever, until and unless he was unable to come or he is out of station. Every event, and there were 30 events we conducted in 4 years. When we started honoring doctors, we don't know that this is going to be a lifetime achievement for us, because thousands of doctors were honored at the time of when nobody was there enough to come out in the field because of the fear of COVID. In this high-tech itself, we have conducted so many events honoring doctors. At that time, doctors used to warn me, Mr. Murthy, you will get sick or you may die also. Don't do this accumulating the gatherings. But I never did, and for your kind information, I am indeed pleased to tell you that COVID has affected so many doctors who attended our function, but I never got COVID. Even the nature was with us, and we were blessed. So, honoring is why one question comes. Always honoring doctors. Only doctors? No. Telangana University Vice Chancellor Dr. Prabhavati was honored by us. Justice Nanda Surepalli, right now High Court Judge, we honored her. And we have honored so many judges, so many reputed doctors who are in the President's panel, like Dr. Vishnu Swarup Reddy, Dr. His name was Kasu Prasad Reddy, who used to serve the President Dr. Abdul Kalam. So the honoring is very simple funda. To say that we are with you, to say that we honor you, to say that you are very special in the fellow human beings society. Anyone can earn money, do business, do jobs, or whatever he can do. But no one can save a fellow human being's life and that is only possible to a doctor, and that's why we always honor you. We are proud to say that you are all heroes before us. You are demigods, I would like to say. So, you know this. You need not say yourself that you are demigod, but remember that you are certainly demigod. One man's life is in your hand. So, keep in mind this. You are all blessed because Dr. Kalam's names are what every Tom and Dick, Harry cannot give. We are the only organization in Telangana that honors and promotes medical and health fraternity. With these words, not only honoring doctors, at the time of COVID, we have served 50,000 people with free midday meal every day. That is a herculean task for an NGO, and the highest thing, our achievement is that we don't have a donations book. We will never ask anyone donations, but many doctors, including Dr. Vandana, are coming forward to help us. Sanjay Singh Yadav comes to help us. Ravishankar comes to help us. That's a different story. But we, right from the day one, we made it an agenda or a policy that we will never go with a donations book with anybody. In spite of this, we have served 50,000 people with midday meal, free midday meal, that too not some junk food. It is a proper meal served in the time of COVID. You will be surprised to note that the governor, Dr. Tamil Isai Soundarajan Garu, she was amazed. She called me personally. I went to Raj Bhavan. She spoke to me 45 minutes, and she was, she was having a lot of good words, kind words, thanks to her. And that is the credibility of Act Now. Act Now is meant for the promotion and honoring of doctors. With these few words, I'll take leave of you and we'll start the program. The program agenda is very simple. First, Dr. Hari will speak for 5 to 10 minutes, which is making you smile, making you go for a different trance to other world. After that, there will be inaugural session. All the guests come over here. They will deliver their speeches, and after that, the distribution of awards. After awards, vote of thanks will be there. Then you can have lunch, and then we'll call it a day. This is the simple agenda of this. Now, with due respect, I take this opportunity to humbly call Dr. Hari. Dr. Hari Kumar is a good friend of mine. He is a director of our organization, a man with a mission to make all of you to smile, not alone a buffet or buffoon smile. It is a heartful smile. His organization name is also, Blissful Smile. So, I take this opportunity to welcome him and hand over this mic to him.
Thank you, sir. Countdown 10 minutes. Okay? Right. So, I am very glad to be here to share the most neglected part in the medical education. We all know health is not mere physical fitness. It is mental well-being, ranging up to spiritual integration. That means atheists may question you. Yes, only body is visible. Is there any energy or consciousness? Yes, it is. Because we have not researched into it. Books may be saying that soul health is not there. It is only up to mental health. But we can experience. Once we know the soul health, spiritual health, we can integratively, we can serve the patient. Then only we can become Vaidyo Narayano Harihi. Since we are not talking about mental wellness, intellectual health and spiritual health, all fake bhavas are emerging. All superstitions are coming. We have seen the life from birth to death. and people say, rest in peace. Sadgati Prapti Rastu. Even medical doctors also. We have not seen God also. And it is beautifully said, God is within. God is you only. When you respect the God present everywhere, is there any question of praying to the God? Expressing our desires? All bhakvas is because of the silence of teachers and doctors. These are the two great people who can change the world. No politician, no prophet can change. I personally felt doctors, if they speak about, yes, take care of your mind. When Abdul Kalam beautifully says, when you make mind zero, then only you can become hero. This is Abdul Kalam said. We respect him a lot. But beautifully it is said by Annamaya. Manasu nilipina madhavude summi. That means when mind becomes zero, you will become hero. We are all very, very unique beings. So what I want to say is, patient comes to us with suffering. But you have to say that it is an offering. It is a gift in disguise. It is a delusion. Disease is a delusion. It is a door to the divinity. These are all very, very deep words. Like medicine is very, very deep science. Until unless we sit, thoroughly understand, we cannot master it. In the same way, you can master Chandrayan, Suryayan and all Grahayans. But Sviyayan is also there. So you have to work. At the end, we should not think that we have lived others' lives. Yadav sir's lives. Shobha Rani's life or Abdul Kalam's life. We have to be very, very proud that I lived my life. Then the question arises, what is my life? Then you have to understand, when you go within, through smile. We all know, in the WhatsApp we say, smile is the best communication. But practicing smile, having smile always, is it possible? Looking at the disease with a smile, is it possible? Dying with smile, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. See, when you build that smile quotient within, then what happens? You can communicate with smile, not with income tax paying face. Most of the people, crores, they are all earning. Very good VIP communication they are all earning. But they are all not learning what they are. So today we'll do the session. All of you, keep your hands like this. First we'll start with breath. Why breath? Why not with mantra? Because Manunatha Trayati mantraha. Mantra is an obstacle. It is beautifully said in Bhagavad Gita. Koti samam japam is equal to, what means? Koti stotras equal to 1 japa. Koti japa is equal to 1 yagna. Koti yagna is equal to 1 dhyana. Koti yagna is equal to 1 samadhi. That is absolute bliss. So there is a spectrum called smile to bliss. If you start with smile, you can end there. If you start with 1 crore, it won't end. It will continue. If you marry one, you will always look into others also. Okay, let me have other girl also, mine. See, this is mind game. Mind always plays. Whereas soul, spirit, the self is very, very unique. If you touch it, you will play with it. You will enjoy the beauty existing here. Most of the people will say, I had to change. This man, society, this, that, somebody has to come. No, first you have to focus on yourself. Then what happens? You will enjoy with everyone. You will see that equanimity. There is no need to change. Bliss is everywhere. You have to have eye to see, heart to feel, and hands to share. With this, all of you, keep your hands like this. Close your eyes. Have a smile on your face. Take long breaths. Long breathing, belly breathing, as if your belly is moving. We are all adulterated adults. Let us become like child with belly breathing. Most important brain is gut brain. Let us master it. Take long breathings for longevity. Only thing what you have to change is our thought. As you are taking long breaths, the smile on your face is increasing, spreading all over the face. Long breaths for long life. Purna Madaha, Purna Midam, Purnat, Purna Mudasyasi. Everything is total. Nothing is perfect. Take total breathing to realize the truth within. That is absolute bliss, source of everything. Long breathings, reaching every cell, oxygenizing every organ. We have to govern ourselves first. This is called self-ishq, self-love. Breathe totally for our own well-being. We are all saviors. Let us save ourselves with breath observation. Long breathings for long life. Buddha beautifully says, Appo Deepo Bhava. You can only help yourself. You cannot help. You can assist, guide, breathe. Long breathings with closed eyes. We are all great beings, as Murthy sir says. Let us synergistically show our grandeur. With closed eyes, no income tax paying face, smiling face. As you are breathing totally, you have zeal to lead total life, not compartmental life. Last 2 minutes. Breath and mind are interlinked. Breath is the bridge between outer and inner worlds. Long breathings. Make some sound for sound body and sound mind. When your signature becomes autograph, that is sure sign of success. Abdul Kalam ji says, if you master your breath, life will be in your pace. Now observe normal breath. No sound, normal, natural, easy, soft breath observation to make your life more natural, more joyful. Last 1 minute. When we do together, we can spread this love, positivity everywhere. Dhyana for yourself. Yagna is for society. We are all doing yagna for the sake of society from act now. Last 40 seconds. Whole body with full of smiles. Spread the smiles from face to. As you are observing the breath, you are becoming very, very light. Spreading the smiles into high-techs. This auditorium, award function, spreading into whole Bhagyanagar. Your soulful smiles. Be with the breath. Last 15 seconds. Uddharet atmanatmanam. Atmanam avasadayet. Atmaihi atmano bandhu. Atmaiva ripuratmanaha. Do soulfully every act. That is act now. Last 5 seconds. Spread the soulful smiles from your heart very globally, covering our India, spreading the greatness of the India everywhere. This is called Swabhiman. Spread it. Now finally, bless your body from this expanded state of blissful consciousness. This is what is called God, your total potential. Bless yourself. Bless your family. Bless your patients, clients. Thank your teachers from this state as gratitude. As you are expressing the gratitude, your whole body is becoming very, very light. Mind becoming very, very calm, peaceful. Soul vibrant. Wow, what a wonderful day. In the name of Abdul Kalam, we are all celebrating our lives. Slowly, slowly, keep palms over your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, slowly open your eyes, giving big round of applause to Act Now. How many of you like this? Yes, thank you very much, sir. The beauty of this is, see, we can do like this. We can do like this. But why we are not able to do this? I think we are all scientific people. Do in reverse. This one's in forward, this one in backward. Why we are not doing? Why we are not doing? See, most of the time, our life is so cyclic. We want to reverse by comparing with others. Oh, that fellow is succeeding. Why not me? That fellow is very, very handsome. Why not me? See, we go reverse. But when we do this simple act of sharing soulful smiles, we can find the equilibrium everywhere. We won't find time to look into others' lives. We will be very, very celebrative in our life. Saying with this, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, may I take the first, I would like to thank Dr. Hari Garu for giving a consciousness session, a blissful session. Thank you so much, and it is a ritual of Act Now that whenever we do any event related to doctors, we always say that the program must be started with Dr. Hari. Thank you, sir, once again. Now may I take the opportunity to humbly invite our beloved Executive Chairman, Shri Sanjeev Singh Yadav Garu, Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav Garu. Give a big hand to him, please. I would equally humbly request Dr. Vandana Garu to come over to the dais. She is the Managing Director of Hegde Fertility, which is having many branches in Hyderabad, well noted, very kind. Thank you so much, ma'am, for making this. Dr. Sai Ravi Shankar Garu, our beloved Vice Chairman of Act Now. Dr. Shobha Garu, our Director and renowned, internationally acclaimed obesity and diabetology specialist. I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Hari Garu, who happens to be our Director, a star attraction of ours. Please do come to the dais, sir. May I take this opportunity to invite our greatest well-wisher and friend and kind-hearted Dr. Abhinandana, Managing Director of Sia Life Hospital. Fortunately, her husband Maninder Singh is also very much well known to me. Kindly come over to the dais, ma'am. Many doctors are always not punctual. If anybody knows this, they will excuse doctors. Why they will be late? Most unpredictable lives are doctors. With due respect, sir. He thinks that he can move. At that time, there is one Dr. Damodar Reddy. He said, boss, I'll be sharp 11. By 12 o'clock, I want to leave. Fantastic, you be. Now he calls and tells me, Murthy Garu, there is a surgery and I'll be coming by 12 o'clock and leaving by when you want to leave. So this is what happens with this, their life. Their life is not family dedicated, but fellow human being dedicated lives theirs. I am very fortunate here that my dearest friend, my family member, and Medicover Corporate Communications, Branding, etc., Vice President Sri Lakshmi Garu is also here. She is stage shy. She will always ask me to tell that you invite me, I'll come, I'll cooperate, but don't ask me to come to Dayas. That's why I'm not calling. But we have all the respects to you, ma'am. Thank you for being with us. Now, I would like to, inaugural session this is. Here on the dais are very experienced, very expertised, highly eloquent, enlightened gentlemen are there. Hear them, it will benefit you. I am getting benefited abundantly at free of cost, sir. So, thank you. First, I would like to call Dr. Vandana Garu. Again, there is a reason for this. I know how, she is very uncomfortably sitting because she has to attend one more CME and punctuality is there. So, please do come and address.
A very good morning to everybody. I would firstly like to thank Dr. Murthy Garu for having invited me to this session today, because he was very keen to celebrate it on the occasion of Independence Day, and he had called me that time. And I'm actually very fortunate to be a part of this Act Now group, which is actually very active even on WhatsApp. So I see all the activities that they do, and this is very inspiring, I would say, because as doctors we are always busy with our patients, and we have so many times that we think in our mind that we need to do so many other things, which I feel very jealous when I see Act Now doing so many activities in the name of charity or through their NGO activities. So that's something that is probably a long-term goal for us, because we don't get the time to do it presently. And I really want to congratulate them for all their activities, not just honoring doctors, but they do much more than that. They do conduct a lot of camps for which they do get a lot of support from all the doctors in Telangana, and that's something I would like to appreciate. Because at times there are a lot more patients who are not able to get quality healthcare at an affordable price. So that's something they do, and they also do a lot of distribution of wheelchairs and all that for at least unaffordable people who can get that kind of amenities. So I think Act Now is definitely doing a good job, and as Mr. Dr. Hari actually spoke right now, that at a certain level, yes, because I deal with mainly infertility, so that's a very stressful department, I would say, because see, rest all of the specialities, there is somewhere that you can tell that yes, a patient will go home with certain kind of a treatment. But with fertility, it is something like cancer, where you actually don't know how long it will take for patients to achieve that goal. So even I have noticed that it is not just the physical healing that is important for them. Probably there is a reason why they are going through the infertility. Sometimes you start thinking, when you can't deliver results, why is it that when another couple can conceive so easily, why is this couple going through so much of a problem? When the treatment, the same doctor is giving, the same center is giving, the same medicine is going, why each one responds differently? So there is something to do with their own spiritual healing, probably, that as a society, I think we all need to look into it, because I think any disease, there should be not only a physical ailment, there will be a mental or a subconscious component to it, because we have come across so many stories where when it comes to cancer and certain immune conditions, it is your subconscious mind or your mental strength that can actually have a lot more healing capacity than just our allopathic medicine. Probably that is the reason why quacks are successful. It is not the qualification that we as, through our medical background of going through MBBS, MD, probably there is something else that is not being taught in our medical school, which our Indian tradition is actually very hardcore. We had it, but we have lost it somewhere around the line. I'm not sure if it's going to come back to it. But yes, I think wholesome and integrated approach is what as a center we also look into it, where we inculcate yoga, mindfulness, and acupuncture, healthy living. So all these all go hand in hand, a good sleep. So it's all very important and keep life very simple. That's I think that should be our motto, yeah. And thank you again to Dr. Murthy Garu for including me. And then I do have a conference to attend now, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Making life simple is the most complicated thing in life. It's not that easy. Keeping simple, you have to be Mahatma Gandhi. His greatness was his simplicity. And rightly said, ma'am, it is, even though it is difficult, let us practice. Now I would like to call Dr. Shobha Garu, who is our director. She is a philanthropist, a renowned philanthropist, and she is having so many interests. I really get amazed. She is into beauty pageant, she is into charity, she is into trekking, she is into obesity, she is into diabetology. She makes rounds of the globe so many times. An amazing personality. I never fail to invite her unless she is not in city. Welcome to Dr. Shobha. Thank you for being here, ma.
Thank you so much, Murthy Garu, and warm welcome to all of you today on a Sunday. All of you have taken all time out, and mainly Murthy Garu, he always takes the time out to make it special for doctors. I think this is the one organization which is all along giving the credibility for the doctors, which has always been due to them. And I think in today's atmosphere, I think Sanjay Singh Yadav Garu is very well known into that, how doctors and all the doctors here, they are being hit from all sides, and that is for doing their job. So the perception which some people are getting out about doctors is a totally wrong perception, and I always tell the doctors that it is our duty also to put the public into the right direction. We hear a lot about generic medicines, and we as doctors know that the quality control of the generic medicines is not there anywhere. So it is for us to stress to the patients, it is your choice what you go for, but this is our feeling. Because once we educate the public about it, the political atmosphere which is going on against the doctors, because they have got a handle to hit the doctors and they cannot do that with anybody else. That is my feeling on this. So that's the reason with all doctors around us, I can talk about it here. The need of the hour is we should also make it a point to educate our patients about the facilities they are getting here in our country, and which you really do not get in other countries, where I'm sure a lot of you have been going around everywhere, and you all know that healthcare is very extremely costly in other countries compared to our country. Okay, the affordability of our country people is maybe not as much as the other countries, but still they are getting the best of the treatment. But especially during the COVID time, I think there was a lot of backlash on the doctors, because the frustrated public, the government was not doing as much as it should have done, and the public got frustrated, and we are an easy target. So we should educate our patients and let us not become an easy target. Let them know the services they're really getting. I think that is a small drawback with us. We don't take the time out to really make it known how good a services we are giving. So that is one message I always try to give everywhere where there are a lot of public and doctors there. And that's what the same thing I'm doing. And again, coming back to ACNA Foundation, this is one of the only foundations which is giving the credibility that is due to the doctors, and it gives everyone a good feeling when someone gives you credibility for what you have done. So it's always been a pleasure to be here and a part of this organization. And like I think Dr. Vandana has been telling, they're not only doing this, but Murthy Garu has been doing so many things in so many different ways. Even he distributes blankets to the poor during the winter season, and the food distribution goes on whenever there is a need, where there is a need, and wheelchair distribution goes on to the disabled. So innumerable number of things. So it's always a pleasure and an honor to be here. And it's very nice to be with you all today. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. I have forgotten one doctor to mention here. There is one Lakshmi Divya. There is a doctor from Dharmic. How I forgotten. My apologies to you, doctor. She was so kind. There is actually 3 doctors, a young 3 doctors, Vijayasri, Deepika and Lakshmi Divya, a combination which made Dharmic and so many other branches also. It gives me immense pleasure when we honor somebody and he goes to big, development. Then we get pleasure. Yesterday night around 11 o'clock, I got a message from Dr. R.V. Kumar. Dr. R.V. Kumar was the cardiology department head in NIMS, and we honored him. And yesterday around 11:30, he called me and told me, sent a message actually, later he called. He said, boss, I am being appointed as the director and vice chancellor of SWIMS, Sri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences. So immediately at that time I updated in my group of, elite group of 150 plus doctors we have, Act Now NGO group. So that gives immense pleasure, boss. These are all the family. So many doctors, a common man may not know how many doctors I know. A journalist may not know how many doctors I know. A philanthropist or a social activist may not know how many doctors I know. General question comes where the doctors, the hospitals, everything become costly. The human tendency I observed and learned from Dr. Sanjeev Singh's few speeches, not only here, even in IMA and other dioceses he has spoken, I understand. I really feel wonder here. If you want economical fee, why you go to corporate sectors? You need ACs, you need all sorts of 5-star culture facilities, and you claim it is costly. And one more significant rule or one more significant thing, being a senior journalist in print and electronic media, I observed that was always there is a difference between a doctor and a corporate sector. God damn it, why you link the both and beat the doctor? Doctor is not charging you. Whatever doctor charging, everything not going into the pocket of that particular doctor. This common sense to be induced to all the common folk. This is my feeling. I wrote many times, I spoken on many dioceses also. This I believe on the dais people also should emphasize and let it reach the common people. Now with very humbly I would like to call Dr. Abhinandana, who happens to be a very good friend, well-wisher and our part of our organization. She is always with us. With due respect, I call Dr. Abhinandana.
Good morning, everyone. Your presence made this day very beautiful. Thank you, Keshav sir, for inviting me, and good morning to our dignitaries on the stage. Definitely, when sir has said today morning, the smile brings the positivity. So, what as a doctor we need? We need dedication towards our profession. We need more of communication, which is very important. As Madam Vandana ma'am was saying, many patients of yours, ma'am, they come to my hospital. So they ask me, ma'am, what is the problem? Do you think we have to, why I'm not conceiving? Rightly said. So what do we need actually? The mental peace. We need mental peace. As a doctor, what we need to assure them? Give confidence. Take some time out, at least 5 minutes in explaining the patient what they need. So lifestyle modification is very much necessary for them. So communicate with your patient, give them assurance. That's how you get the success in your career. So today we all are here because we assured the patient that yes, you're going to be fine. give a smile to them, a beautiful positivity it spreads. And that shows how dynamicity you are in. You are a dynamic doctor, right? So we are practicing here today to give a positive medical treatment, say positivity we need to spread in the community, and the service what we are rendering to the people should definitely be very much helpful. So let us be like a lotus in a pond, helpful to each other, speak good about each other. Definitely this will help the patient. Let's not talk bad about any other doctor. Let's be spread the positivity. Spread positivity to your patient also. When they come in sorrow to you, how do we? Last time when Keshav Garu invited me, sir, I said, sir, I'm not going to come this time. Said, madam, what mistake I have done? Please kindly tell me. Sir, I feel bad giving awards to my own classmates. So, last time my classmates really felt bad. You are as a chief guest, you are coming up and we are still receiving awards from you. So it's not that, let's not feel bad for it. There might be some up and downs. You get success in your career. How do we get success in your career? Carry with a smile. Don't see, look back. Why are we still sitting there and why she's there? Let's move on with the positivity, with a smile. Communicate well. That's the way they go and spread to the other patient. The particular doctor is very nice. We don't need any digital marketing. We don't need anything else. It's the patient who's going to spread about your way. When they meet Dr. Vandana Hegde ma'am, they come back to me. They say how they speak, the way you communicate. When they meet Dr. Ravishankar sir, they come back to me for any other diseases. So they say how you communicate with the patient brings the success to you. Vaidyo Narayano Hari. Yes, that's true. They assume us as a god. They come to us thinking that we can give them the best medical treatment. So with a smile, receive your patient, treat them well, and definitely it's not about always being a commercial. We need to do service to the humanity. That's the way we can get more of the blessings from God, and blessings from your patients is no less than anything. So definitely work hard with dedication and discipline and decorum. You will achieve success in your life. Thank you.
The stature, the big corporate hospital or wealthiness, that's not the criteria of being called here. We see how many people are saying good things about how many doctors. Those are our guests. And certainly you deserve to be here, ma'am. That's the reason you have been called. Thank you very much. Now I would like to take opportunity. Lakshmi, Divya, would you like to say a few words for 1 minute? Please come. She is part of our organization, and she is the managing director of Dharmic, a group of cosmetology hospitals. My terminology is wrong, kindly correct me.
Good morning, everyone. My due respect to all honorable panel members and my mentor, Murthy sir. So, I'm Dr. Lakshmi Divya, one of the co-founder of the Dermic. We are 3 women who started up a dermatology branch, which is all you said. We believe in holistic well-being. So, it's not just your cosmetic treatments what we do. So, it's the people what today we see are mostly with mental illness and seeking comparison with other skin tone, other lifestyles. So being a part, not a commercial, is the main motive of us, and we try to treat them holistically, mentally, physically, as well as cosmetically. Just treating cosmetic will never give them mental peace or satisfaction. And I always seek up to this sir. A lot of Hari sir keeps motivating us, you keep motivating us, and we get or gain lot of experience how to survive and how to keep growing. Thank you so much, sir.
Fantastic. That was a sweet and short speech. Thank you so much. With due respect, I would like to call Dr. Sai Ravishankar, who happens to be the CEO of Virinchi Hospital. as well as he is Cath Lab's director and our beloved vice chairman. With good claps, invite him to speak.
Thank you, Murthy garu. A wonderful speech by all three ladies. So, no words left for me. And before that, Hari garu has given a very wonderful smile. So, I just want to speak for few minutes today's event. Today's event, we are celebrating Independence Day Doctors Awards. So, Independence Day, if you see that the leaflet whichever given to you, Independence Day means absolutely not depend upon anybody. Independent means not depend upon anybody. That gives you an immense responsibility. That responsibility to every Indian citizen. If all the Indian citizens, just like Murthy garu, whatever his role is doing extremely good, if everybody of us, including the cameraman, including everybody, including the doctors. So doctors also, it is giving a extra responsibility to you for this, to give a proper message to the public. So Independence Day celebration, because the perception in the society is absolutely clear. How much do you do for the society? For example, if you are spending 6 hours a day or 12 hours a day, even 18 hours a day, the perception in the society is absolutely, it is your duty. Nobody will tell that doctor is doing 18 hours, he is working hard. No, at the end of the day, they will tell that it is your duty. If they call at 9 o'clock in the night also, in spite of your busy schedule, you have to attend. If you are not attending, that means you are a devil. If you are attending, may not tell that you are a god, but you are a normal, it's a duty. So the perception, you have to change it. So this award is giving you a this award on the eve of Independence Day is absolutely giving an extra responsibility to the doctors who are honoring today, that this responsibility you have to give and serve to the society. Serve to the society means serve to the India. If every citizen of the Indian thinks that I have to add 1% to the society, then I am sure that with coming years, India will be the number one in the world. There is no doubt about that. So, thanks to all this member who came, and thanks to Murthy garu who has given this opportunity. Thank you.
Excellent, and thank you so much, sir. We have a lot of irony in our lives. ఇప్పుడు డాక్టర్ ఆపరేషన్ చేయాలి, నర్స్ ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తే బాగోదు. అట్లాగే ఒక జర్నలిస్ట్ మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్ గురించి మాట్లాడడం సరికాదు. చాలా ఫన్నీ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఇన్ బీయింగ్ ఏ లర్న్డ్ పర్సన్. అట్లీస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ డేర్ ఎనఫ్ టు సే సో లర్న్డ్ పర్సన్, బట్ ఎస్ కొంచెం చదువుకున్న వాడిని కనుక, ఓ 35 ఏళ్ళు పాత్రికేయుడిగా ఉన్నాను కనుక, మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్ పద్ధతులన్నీ చూస్తుంటే చాలా ఫన్నీగాను, లేకపోతే అసలు ఎట్లాంటి బోర్డు ఉంది, వాస్తవాలకు దూరంగా ఎట్లాంటి నిర్ణయాలు తీసుకుంటున్నారు అంటే, ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే డాక్టర్స్ ఫ్రాటర్నిటీయే సఫర్ అవ్వాలా. డాక్టర్స్ ఫ్రాటర్నిటీని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేసే బాడీసే. ఒక చిన్న మీకు ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాలంటే, ఒక కప్ప ప్రతి కష్టానికి రామ 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 అనేదంట. ఓసారి రాముడే వచ్చి బాణం తీసి ఆ కప్ప మీద పెట్టి నిలబెట్టాడంట. తర్వాత బాణం తీసుకుని వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. అప్పుడు ఆ కప్ప రామ అనలేదంట. ఎందుకు, నువ్వు ఎప్పుడు రామ రామ అని రామనామని చెప్పిస్తావు కదా, ఈసారి ఎందుకని లేదంటే, ఎవడు సకల చరాచర సృష్టికి ఆధారభూతమైన వాడు, ఆడి పేరు స్మరిస్తే నాకు పుణ్యం వస్తుందో, ఎవడు నాకు రక్షణ కల్పిస్తాడో వాడే బాణం పెడితే ఇంక వాడి పేరు నేనేం చెప్పేది అని. అట్లా డాక్టర్స్ అనగానే ఐఎంఏ, మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్, ఇంకా కొన్ని బాడీస్ ఉన్నాయి. దే హ్యావ్ టు ప్రొటెక్ట్ ది ఫ్రాటర్నిటీ. ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ యూ ditch the fraternity, then I believe the existence itself is at stake and question. నేను ఇవి మాట్లాడకూడదు, ఎందుకంటే మళ్ళీ చెప్పా కదా, నర్స్ ఆపరేషన్ చేయకూడదు, డాక్టరే చేయాలి. సో మీ కష్టాలు మీరే చెప్పుకోవాలి. నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు దేర్ ఈజ్ వన్ డాక్టర్ కాల్డ్ డాక్టర్ శివానంద్ రెడ్డి. ది డాక్టర్ రోట్ ఎన్ ఆర్టికల్ ఇన్ ఫేస్బుక్. డాక్టర్లు 2 సార్లే తినాలి, పొద్దున్న తినాలి, మధ్యాహ్నం తినకూడదు, రాత్రికే తినాలి. Then he said, nobody should take any type of liquors, only they should take majjiga, నిమ్మరసం ఇట్లాంటివే తాగాలి. I was reading it. What is this man trying to tell? Then he said, only once in a month they should consume non-veg items. మిగతా టైంలో దద్దోజనం పెరుగన్నం తినాలి. So a doctor saying all this, finally he said, within a short while even medical council may suggest these suggestions. అంత స్టూపిడిటీగా ఉంది అని డాక్టర్స్ ఫీల్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు అట్లీస్ట్ రివ్యూ కమిటీస్ ఉండాలి. And all of a sudden, one fine morning, Dr. Sanjeev Singh sent a message in our group that everything was halted by the Supreme Court. High Court, I believe. This was sent by you, sir. So, it is educating us. ఓహో తుగ్లక్లు అందరూ ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళని సరిదిద్దే వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. సమ్ డాక్టర్స్ ఫ్రాటర్నిటీ, సమ్ హూ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ మైట్ have filed a case in High Court, అండ్ వాళ్ళు మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్ని కాస్త ఆగినాయన డాక్టర్స్ని బతకని అని చెప్తున్నారు. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. వై? యాజ్ ఏ chairman or president of a NGO, I may not be able to, or I don't have a qualification to advise you, but a senior most జర్నలిస్ట్గా నేను చెప్తున్నా, డాక్టర్స్ ఫ్రాటర్నిటీస్ చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్గా యూనిటీగా ఉంటే నో గవర్నింగ్ బాడీ కెన్ pass such silly and stupid and foolish resolutions. This is my personal feeling as a journalist. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. నేను చెప్పింది కొంచెం మీరు కూడా ఆలోచించండి. ఉర్దూ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటే आप भी थोड़ा गौर कीजिए. मैं जो आपको बयान कर रहा हूँ आप ही के लिए, आप ही के पीछे जो हो रहा है उसके बारे में सोचिए, देखिए और कदम बढ़ाइए. ऐसे गपचुप बैठेंगे तो कब तक चलेगा? पूरा डॉक्टर्स को पकड़ के मारे तो कोई डॉक्टर एजिटेट नहीं करा. गांधी हॉस्पिटल, I was as a journalist, I have literally seen 25 Judas were ransacked, brutally attacked. నేను ఉన్నాను అక్కడ. So these are all things happening. Why? Because your fraternity is weak అని నేను చెప్పను. Your fraternity is around 4 lakhs or 3 lakhs members in IMA countrywide is not a joke. Definitely you have. So think over it and act accordingly. Thank you very much. With these few words, I take this opportunity. Oh, sure. How could I start?
No, only 1 minute. I have taken Sanjay Singh's permission also. Just now you told how the doctors are abused. I just want to give exactly the example what has happened yesterday. Yesterday, Saturday night, I am about to go to the CME as a chief guest. So I rest here almost by 3 o'clock. I have wind up my clinic. Then I have gone there with my, because driver was not there, so I have to drive. Exactly in Banjara Hills Road number 12, bumper to bumper, the traffic is huge. Hardly I can go by 10-20 kilometer per hour. I was just going in the left side of this. One scooty came and hit my car. I am in absolutely 20 kilometers only. That's supposed to be a lady. Then she fell down. Nothing has happened. A small scratch to my car and some scratch to the scooty. The perception what I am. Then immediately I have gone there. That is in the junction. Traffic police, 2 constables were there. They came, almost 2-3 communicators, they came also. I asked, how are you madam? I am fine. I told also my hospital is nearby, let's go and do some first aid. After 2-3 minutes he told, I am fine, absolutely fine, nothing. Even the police constable also told, why don't you go? No, I am fine. She took the scooty. While walking, she took the scooty, she has gone there. In between before that I told, madam, again I am asking, please come to the hospital, let's do some first aid, whatever test or anything. She told no. As a humanity ground, I have given my card. If you feel any time within 24 hours or anything, I am ready to help you. That's what I have done. She has gone there. I got a call after half an hour by a so-called freelancer journalist. You cannot believe, after half an hour. How can you leave this you have hit that lady and you have hit and run case, you have left that, this, that, all these things, you have to pay this, we have to pay. I stunned really. I have the two constables are there. Why all these things? Doctors are the soft target. Had it been a advocate, had it been a CA or a police officer or a journal, anybody, whether they can do that? No. Then I have to come from the CME to the hospital. They have gone, I told, go to my hospital, everything we will do. They have gone to the hospital, everything is done. Even I have done the X-ray also, everything is done. She is moving here and there. She is waiting for me. I told I cannot come, maybe after. No, after that we will go to police station, this, that. Absolutely normal lady. This is the soft target of the doctor. And lucky enough, I have a couple of friends in the police circle also. They have rescued me by all these things. Otherwise, just they are taking a video clip. No, this doctor, CEO, how can they do this, that? See, this is a soft target. So unless until we are mentally strong, nobody can touch you. So that's what the Abhinandana madam or the Hari Garu or the everybody has told. We have to be mentally strong because we cannot depend upon the society. They praise us. Only thing who can praise you is your colleagues. The same thing Abhinandana madam has told. You respect your doctors. Please, somebody of your doctors are actually praising to you. That's giving an immense pleasure. Rather than society will praise you right now. May not be true for the coming 1 month. They may tell something bad also. So you respect your doctors. That is the best thing. And the ACT also, what we are doing, never Murthy Garu has called a politician. That's what a very good appreciation I can give it to him. I told I have a couple of politicians who are very, very close to me. He refused. A doctor is appreciating to the doctor. That's a very, very giving a immense pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, if I can go and sit with the Governor, Dr. Tamil, getting a politician is not at all a big deal. That too 35 years in the fraternity of most dangerous media. Can I say so? Yes. So, influential people are not a big deal. But I believe the doctors must praise the doctors. Doctors must honored by the doctors. Doctors must give inspirational speeches to doctors. This is the reason we never entertained any other person than doctors. So with these words, I would like to invite Dr. Sanjeev Singh Garu, who happens to be our executive chairman, our well-wisher, and he scolds also sometimes to me. I too don't hesitate to reciprocate his style of scolding me because we have such a bondage. I go to his office, eat something he offers me and chit-chat with him without any purpose. This is something. A nicest human being. We are very fortunate to have him as our executive chairman. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Lot of speeches, maybe got bored. I will tell you a different story. A man with 2 children goes to a temple, and after going into the temple, it was somewhere in Tamil Nadu or Kerala where there are a lot of scriptures and lot of statues and sculptures around. So son tells daddy, lot of lions here, better you hurry, otherwise they'll eat you. Then the father says, no, they are only models or sculptured ones, they'll not do anything. After going to the deity, the son says, who is this? He said, he is God. Then why are they not God? They are also in the temple, sculptured very well. Lions, tigers, elephants, what all we have in our temples, right? Then he said, he is the person for which this thing is made. That is the reason why he is the boss and he is sitting inside the door. So why does the door God need to be locked up? Because he has a lot of diamonds and everything. Then the sense is that when he is also a sculpture and everything is a sculpture, what is the need for us to pray only him, why not the others? Father, after going home, was thinking, son has raised a very important point. It is not anything to do with the religion or culture or, ఏమంటారు దాన్ని, idol player or prayer or whatever. One thing father learned from the young boy, he learned was God is invisible. It is a humanity which is visible God. That is the reason why after that he started looking into human aspect of humanity in people. That is the reason why we are made doctors. Earlier my parents, when they were doctors, they were demigods. Nowadays we are punching bags. This is the society we have to live in. There is no other doubt that we have to do work and do our job. Now Murthy has fitted one more thing into my mouth. National Medical Commission. He is a journalist. He knows how to get answers out from people. You see, a nominated body is always a nominated body. A National Medical Commission is nominated by the Government of India, Ministry of Health or whatever nonsense. Those people cannot work for the society. They work for the government. I know, that is why I told you people not to talk more. Children are crying. Anyway, National Medical Commission, people who are sitting there are something like doctored bureaucrats. They have never worked in their life. They have always taken chairs as head of the departments or head of the hospitals or chairmen of some companies and all. And they are doing whatever they want as per their own whims and fancies or the whims and fancies of the Government of India. I don't know who is guiding them. Every day they are bringing out some stupid things in our life. We are already troubled with a patient, one attender coming. Then after some time, 2 more attenders come. The same story we have to repeat to him. What is the diagnosis? What's the treatment pattern? Then after that, 3-4 people more will come and say, sir, గూగుల్లో దీనికి ఇంకో రకమైన ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఉంది కదా సార్, మీరు ఇట్లా ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నారు అంటే, మాకు చదువు చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఇట్లనే చెప్పారు కాబట్టి మేము ఇదే ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఇస్తాము, గూగుల్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ మీరు కావాలంటే మీరు గూగుల్ దగ్గర పోయి తీసుకోండి అని చెప్పాల్సి వస్తుంది. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ లైఫ్ హెస్ బికమ్ ఫర్ అస్. లక్కీలీ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యాగ్ ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ మై కెరియర్. I see some young bright minds here. One good thing about young bright minds is at least 3 lady doctors have joined together to start one institute. We were independent. We were fighting with each other. वाड़ का अंत प्रैक्टिस उन्दी मेरे को कहीं को नहीं है. उसका पेशेंट मेरे पास आए तो वो डॉक्टर गलत करा इसीलिए तुमको ऐसा हुआ. All these things we have faced in our life. The reason simple thing is, ultimately it is the unity of the doctor community which will make us stand together in whatever place we are and fight against whoever is standing against us. Unless we are not united, it will be very difficult. We are already divided by caste, creed right from our childhood. Number 1 division. Number 2, private medical college, government medical college. Division number 2. Number 3, corporate, semi-corporate, private, single, daycare. అది కొత్తగా వచ్చింది daycare. ఇదొక division. And ultimately, everybody wants to see the doctor come in a car, but they don't want to pay him. అరే నువ్వు డాక్టర్ సార్, నువ్వు స్కూటర్ మీద వస్తున్నావు ఎందుకు? This also I have heard. They want us to live lavishly, want us to have everything, but they will never pay our fees. Sir, 5 days lo fees తీసుకుంటారా? Once I heard this, I told my front office that every day the patient comes. Yesterday he has come, if he is coming today, he must pay today. Sir, నిన్ననే వచ్చిన కదా ఫీజ్. ఇప్పుడు నిన్న తిన్నావా, ఇవాళ తిన్నావా? మరి నిన్న తిన్నదానికి ఇవాళ తిన్నదానికి ఎందుకు అవసరం నీకు? Why do you need to eat every day? I have also my children, they want to go to UK, USA, some Germany, some Australia to study law and everything. My children are not interested in medicine. They don't want to study medicine. They say your life is a dog's life. At least he has some peaceful daytime. You are having emergency in the night. But daytime also you are also in emergency. And something goes wrong in the hospital, you will come to the house and shout at us. Neither we can go anywhere, neither we can enjoy somewhere. If there are holidays, my wife is busy with Durga Puja. ఆ టైంలో హాలిడేస్, ఆ పూజ 9 days ఫాస్టింగ్, బయట పోవడం కష్టం. ఫెస్టివల్ వస్తే బయటికి పోలేము. ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే వచ్చింది, ఐఎమ్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ సిటిజన్, ఐ హ్యావ్ టు గో ఫర్ ఫ్లాగ్ హాస్టింగ్ వితౌట్ ఫెయిల్. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలా. పెళ్ళికి వెళ్తే రాత్రి 10:30 తర్వాత. ఎందుకు ఈ బతుకు అంటాడు మా కొడుకు. I thought he'll become a doctor because my father was a doctor, his father was a doctor, my uncle was a doctor, my uncle children were doctor. Still they are doctors, not were. They are alive, luckily. So my son comes to Hyderabad, goes to his grandfather, my father, and says, दादाजी कल इंटरव्यू है. तो डैडी को बुलाओ. No, डैडी बिजी है, टाइम नहीं उनके पास. आप चलो. Where he is taken him to Fiji. This fellow writes the entrance without telling me. He passes the entrance of Fiji, but their admission process is you have to go for the interview there. The parents have come. When my father went there, one young fellow stood up and said, Namaste sir. He is Dr. V.N. Wagare, one of the senior most physicians of Hyderabad. His son was principal of Fiji. He said, sir, aap kahin ko hai? Rohit, my son says, daddy is busy uncle. वो हॉस्पिटल में 24 घंटे वहीं रहते, उन्होंने नहीं आ सकते, इसीलिए दादाजी फ्री है, रिटायर हो गए ना, इसीलिए लेकर आया उनको. This fellow goes and gets his admission there and he studies his engineering and what not. Now he is enjoying life. He tells me, look, whole night I work, whole day I sleep. Even now, today also, from morning to night, you are working and working and working. So this is what our lives are. Sir was telling me about an accident. I also faced the same problem, but my extent was more larger. I was coming from Nizamabad, and suddenly there is a village called Baswapur where there is a barricade that is the border of Nizamabad and Medak district. So I went like this, and then suddenly I hit a vehicle. A small vehicle, big vehicle. He didn't tell that, but I am telling the story. A small vehicle, if it hits a big vehicle, it is always the big vehicle which hits the small vehicle. You want me to stop? Murthy? Enduku? Okay, carry on. The tragedy of India is... నువ్వు చేస్తుంటా మేడం. జర్నలిస్ట్ పెట్టుకోవడం వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్. Thank you, Dr. Vandana. Have a nice time. When we were doctors, we rarely used to see lady doctors in CMEs. Nowadays, lady doctors are attending, that is one good thing. So that fellow goes to the police station and says that I shouted at him on his caste. Now imagine, I am on the road, I don't know the person, the vehicle hit each other. Whatever mistake it is from the both sides. You cannot clap with one hand. That fellow goes and puts SC/ST case on me. This is what is India. He is very lucky that he escaped that. Then at that time DIG was Anjani Kumar, who is the present of Nizamabad range. He was Anjani Kumar. So Anjani Kumar was a good friend of mine because you see, ultimately what happens, whatever said and done, birds of the same feather will flock. He is a North Indian. He thinks I am a North Indian. Although my grandfather came to Medak 150 years back. I was born, brought up, studied everything in Hyderabad only. But वो नाम से सिंह आ गया ना बीच में. That Singh is the issue for me. So we used to meet regularly, have a drink or two, talk. Then I called Anjani and said, this is what happened. He said, okay, I'll talk to the DSP Kamaradi and things will be settled. It took 2 hours for me to settle the issue. My wife was at the Bangalore, coming from Bangalore at the airport waiting for me to pick her up. So this is something which happens in India. It is very common. You don't need to bother about it. You should not have gone or you should not have given the card. Humanity is one thing, but getting humiliated in humanity is another thing. You should have given her 500 rupees and said, take a treatment and go away. That is the best thing you must do always if there is an accident, because first you escape. Once you get caught, you have many ways to get things done. Ultimately, my request to all my young colleagues, like when I tell that, I suddenly remember I'm not getting old. That, you see, we have our state medical council elections going on. Leave the NMC. I request you people, there are many people who are going to stand, maybe 13 posts and around 150 people. I am not standing in this election. I am sick and tired of elections. I don't want to stand for that. I feel it is better to get nominated by the government rather than standing in election asking votes for 50,000 people, where around 54,000 registered doctors are there in Telangana state presently. My simple request is, I am not asking you to vote for anybody, my simple request is, select a right candidate so that he can represent you tomorrow in your agony. Your agony is, the Supreme Court has already given an order saying that any case which is put up against a doctor, the police must direct that case to the Medical Council Ethics Department. That Ethics Department will take into cognizance of whatever mishap and everything has happened. And then they will say whether this case is to be taken up as a case of court of law or it will be decided by the Medical Council. It is not to be taken up. There are so many times, I was a member of the Ethics Committee for Medical Council for past around 10 years. My father was the chairman at one time. But I'll tell you one thing, when a doctor gives a judgment, it makes a hell of a difference. I always tell my panel people, RTC driver or any driver hits a vehicle, kills somebody. Did the government any time in their life revoke his license? No. Then why should a doctor's license be revoked? Because science, medical science is not an exact science. We have to deal with many other possibilities when we come to a conclusion of what to do. A gross negligence must definitely be punished. I will not say it must not be punished. But there are some things which happen in life. I have done maybe 10 to 20,000 appendix in my life, but in my life I have never seen a single appendix resembling one another when I am removing them. There is definitely a change. The findings are totally different. We had no ultrasound when we started. Later ultrasound came. Diagnosis became good. Now we have CT, MRI. In spite of that, nowadays I do a lot of laser surgeries for anal canal disease like piles, fissure, fistula, pinoidal sinus. I find a lot of the times the MRI report given by our doctors is so absurd. Not to blame them. Everybody has a machine, everybody can take a MRI, but reporting that needs a lot of expertise. Sometimes they say the opening is at 12 o'clock, the opening is seen at 11 o'clock, or maybe 6 o'clock also. So science is not exact. Select people in medical council who can help our own people. Nobody is going to come and help you, no politician, no public person, no journalist. Everybody is there to just catch your neck. They will catch your feet if everything is right. The next target will be the neck. So select people who are responsible, who can do better things to our medical fraternity in the Medical Council of Telangana, because every case is going to be dealt there. And that is the place, that is our temple now. That is the place, if right people are sitting. I have seen some medical councils where they have taken a lot of money from doctors to save them. We don't want people like that. We are earning with lot of difficulty, lot of hard work, lot of peaceless mind. So don't spend more money to give it to the medical council. It is not like you want to transfer, you have to pay to the politician. Select good people is my only request to young doctors, and tell your colleagues. Just don't go by name, go by their reputation, go by their activity, time they can give to the medical council to do better for this community. I will not take much time because honoring is there, and even I have to go. Today Sunday, my wife warned me, if you don't come by 1 o'clock, from tomorrow onwards my lunch will not be served. Thank you, Murthy. I will not talk about Act Now because everybody has talked about Act Now. Nice talking to you guys on Sunday. I know it is boring, but that is what our life is. Thank you very much.
May I call Lakshmi Divya? Where are you? Please come out to the dais. మీ డాక్టర్స్ని హానర్ చేయటానికే పిలుస్తున్నానమ్మా. కమ్. సో now the speeches have over. Now we have to honor our own dignitaries on the dais. Next agenda is honoring you. One thing I would like to tell you, don't think it is dragging. It is for your own honoring. If you are sparing few moments, it's not untrustworthy. It is very much worthy. Dr. Garu, Sanjeev Singh Garu చెప్పారు, పీస్లెస్ మైండ్, రెస్ట్ లేకుండా పనిచేయటం అండ్ హార్డ్ వర్క్, ఇవన్నీ చెప్పారు. ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు యాడ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, దట్ సాక్రిఫైస్ ఆల్సో. దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ పీపుల్ ఐ నో పర్సనలీ, those who are deprived from the joy of with their families, to be with their families. Belly parts వేసుకుని, కార్డియాక్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ తోటి, డయాబెటీస్ తోటి, రకరకాల జబ్బులతోటి, ద హీలర్ ఈజ్ టు బి హీల్డ్. డెక్కన్ క్రానికల్లో పెద్ద ఐటమ్ చదివాను నేను డాక్టర్స్ గురించి. చాలా అన్సర్టెనిటీ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రెస్, స్ట్రెయిన్, హ్యూమిలిటీ, ఎవడు ఎప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఏమని అటాక్ చేస్తాడో తెలియదు. ఒక డాక్టర్ ఇంకో డాక్టర్ గురించి చెడుగా చెప్పిన దాన్ని రికార్డు చేసి ఒక పేషెంట్ సోషల్ మీడియాలో పెట్టి వాళ్ళిద్దరు తనుకుని చావటం నా కళ్ళారా చూసాను. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. సో ఇట్లాంటి సర్కిల్, విషియస్ సర్కిల్లో ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ట్రిమండస్ సర్వీస్. దట్స్ ద రీజన్ దే నీడ్ టు బి హానర్డ్ అన్నది యాక్ట్ నౌ philosophy. Now first we'll honor our chief guest, Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav Garu. మీరు అందరికీ నేను ఒక వార్నింగ్ ఇస్తున్నా. ఐ హ్యావ్ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ వెన్ డాక్టర్ సంజీవ్ సింగ్ ఈస్ బీయింగ్ హానర్డ్, యూ హ్యావ్ నాట్ క్లాప్డ్ ఇనఫ్. వెన్ యూ కమ్ హియర్, ఐ విల్ సీ టు ఇట్ నోబడీ క్లాప్స్. గివ్ ఏ బిగ్ 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 హ్యాండ్ ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ యూ. మళ్ళీ చెప్పాలనా? మీరు వచ్చినప్పుడు క్లాప్ పడాలంటే లెట్ us take it, just kidding, and give a big hand to your own fraternity. ఇక్కడ ఎవరు వచ్చినా చప్పట్లు బాగా కొట్టండి. ఏదో సంతాప సభలో కొట్టినట్టు కొడితే అది అంత బాగుండదు. ఇది చాలా హర్షోల్లాసమైన మీ యొక్క ఆనందాన్ని, మీ ఉత్సాహాన్ని, మీకు గౌరవ ప్రతిష్టలకు ప్రతీక ఇది కదా. గివ్ ఏ బిగ్ హ్యాండ్ వన్స్ అగైన్. నో ప్రాబ్లమ్, యూ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ దట్ మచ్ ఎనర్జీ. I already told, a renowned diabetologist and obesity specialist, internationally acclaimed, as well as our beloved director of Act Now, beauty pageant gurinchi already cheppin. Oh, beauty queen also. My apologies, sir. It is a right thing. She was Mrs. India. Give a big hand. మీ డాక్టర్లలో ఒక మిస్సెస్ ఇండియా ఉంటే కూడా మీరు చప్పట్లు కొట్టకపోతే ఎట్లా? Give this. మీరిద్దరు కలిసి. నెక్స్ట్ డాక్టర్ Sai Ravi Shankar. He is our beloved Vice Chairman as well as the CEO of Virinchi. Cath Labs Director, Senior Cardiologist, above all, a soft target. A nicest human being. We are all very happy to be associated with you, sir. Thank you so much. Hari. అసలు అభినందన్ అన్న అడిగి ఉండాలి హైట్ మ్యాచ్ అవుతుంది వెరీ హైట్ సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ నెక్స్ట్ చదవాలి Dr. Abhinandana, as I told you, she is a good friend, well-wisher, and managing director of SIA Life. And above all, she is a very good diabetologist and a nicest human being. She is associated with ACT now. Very shortly, she will be our director also, I hope. Thank you very much, Dr. Abhinandana, for being with us. And honoring you is honoring ACT now. Thank you. ఎక్కడ మా సార్ కనిపించట్లేదు ముందుకు రండి సార్ కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇప్పుడు I would like to say a few words about Hari. Dr. Hari Kumar is a కళద్దాలు వేసుకోవాలి క్షమిస్తుంది నాట్ ఏ టీనేజ్ బాయ్ సార్ 58 years చదవాలి కదా విద్యా విభూషణ్ సౌల్ఫుల్ స్మైల్స్ విద్యా విభూషణ్ సౌల్ఫుల్ స్మైల్స్ సర్జన్ బ్లిస్ఫుల్ సుశ్రుత డాక్టర్ హరికుమార్ ఎంబీబీఎస్ ఎంఎస్ జనరల్ సర్జరీ ఎఫ్ఐ ఆయనకి గ్లామర్ ఎక్కువైపోయింది సార్ బ్యూటీ సర్జన్ యాంటీ ఏజింగ్ అండ్ హ్యాపీనెస్ కోచ్ professor of surgery Maheshwara Medical College. This is his credentials, but basically is a nicest and humblest human being, always smiling. Don't preach something which you can't practice under Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He always preaches about smiling, blissful smiling, heartful smiling, and he too smiles. A nice human being. We are happy to be associated with you, Dr. Hari Kumar. You are a very good friend and well-wisher. We are honored to honor you. Give a big hand there. మీరు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ప్లీజ్ చేస్తారు లంచ్ దబాయించి చేస్తారు అండ్ లక్ష్మీ దివ్య Lakshmi Divya, Dr. Lakshmi Divya is a dermatologist and cosmetologist, co-founder of Dermic, a skincare institution. Thank you, Lakshmi Garu, for being with us, and you are always with us, and your presence makes a lot of difference to us. That's the reason we always invite you. Thank you very much, ma, being with us. The crowning personality was. Give a big hand, please. Now may I call జస్ట్ బయటికి తొమ్మి చూడు ఇక్కడనే ఉంది ఆమె ఫోన్ వచ్చి ఉంటుంది Now I would like to call this doctor, MBBS Usmania, MS General Surgery, PGI Chandigarh, and MCH Urology, VMMC and SJH Delhi, Dr. NB Urology, MNA MS, FMAS, Consultant Urology, Uro-Onco Andrologist, Renal Transplant and Robotic Surgeon, Dr. Y.M. Prashant, KIMS Hospital, Secunderabad. With due respect, we invite you to the dais. Give a big hand to Dr. Prashant from KIMS, a urologist.
Thank you all thank you Murthy Garu and all the respected dignitaries on the stage for having organized this wonderful event and honoring the doctor fraternity, and hope it will be an encouragement to all the upcoming doctors, and hope and we'll remember that everyone is together during this any time of hardship. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Prashant Garu. I would like to call Mrs. K. Sri Lakshmi Garu, Vice President Corporate Communications, Medicover Hospitals. She is our director, a great human being. మేము హెల్త్ క్యాంప్స్ చేసినప్పుడు వీ డూ విత్ ఎ డిఫరెన్స్. మిగతా వాళ్ళంతా ఏం చేస్తారంటే హెల్త్ క్యాంప్ చేసినప్పుడు కార్పొరేట్ హాస్పిటల్స్ నుంచి ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఇస్తారు. అది వాళ్ళు అక్కడ తీసుకెళ్తే వాళ్ళకి కొంచెం డిస్కౌంట్ వస్తుంది. వీ నెవర్ డూ హెల్త్ క్యాంప్స్ లైక్ దాట్. వీ డూ ఆల్ ద టెస్ట్స్ ఎట్ ద క్యాంప్. వీ ఆస్క్ ద కార్పొరేట్ సెక్టర్ టు గెట్ ఆల్ ది ఎక్విప్మెంట్స్ ఎట్ దీస్ ఇన్స్టెంట్గా అక్కడికక్కడ. అది కార్డియో కావచ్చు, ఈకో కావచ్చు, 2D టెస్ట్ కావచ్చు, క్యాన్సర్ టెస్ట్ కావచ్చు, ఏదైనా సరే వీ బ్రింగ్ టు అవర్ హెల్త్ క్యాంప్స్. దట్స్ ద రీజన్ ఇట్ కాస్ట్ అస్ ఫార్చ్యూన్ టు షోల్డర్ అవర్ బర్డన్స్. షీ హాజ్ ఆల్వేస్ be with us to give us free medicines. Give a big hand to Shri Lakshmi Garu. And క్యాన్సర్కి సంబంధించిన వెహికల్స్ పంపించటం, అట్లాగే డాక్టర్స్ని పంపించటం. ఆన్ September 3rd actually we are having a mega health camp where 2,000 people are expected to get benefited. Each one will be getting benefited around 10 to 20,000 worth of tests. Give a big hand to once again, and thank you very much for being with us, Sri Lakshmi Garu. You are always with us. Thank you so much. Maria Sarji.
So, I really don't feel great about this applauding. This goes to the opportunity given by our management basically, because they do have a lot of every management by the time every hospital must be having such opportunities to serve people. It is only that we have to take that opportunity from them and go ahead. So Medicover, apart from this, we do have good connections with some pharma units and others who really work with us on a day-to-day basis. So we take that opportunity from them and try to give these free medicines to people. And this is basically an opportunity to serve. And the small incident which to Sanjeev Singh garu cheppina oka chinna incident ki, there are few people in our own sector or probably outside, I mean patients వస్తారు కొంతమంది, who come with a big ఇంత లావు బంగారం చైన్స్ ఇవన్నీ వేసుకుని వస్తారు. పైకి వచ్చాడు ఒక ఆయన, వన్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ హాస్పిటల్స్ వచ్చి he told he wanted yeah he asked for Arogyashree. He came in a BMW and he submitted an Arogyashree card, which was very, very, and I was there standing seeing the same thing in the reception, and I went and asked him directly, sir మీరు angiogram antunaru, it hardly will cost you around 12,000 to 15,000, why do you want an Arogyashree for this? I think that has to go to somebody who cannot pay, right? He told, అవును మేడం మీరు ఎంత ఇస్తారో ఇవ్వండి, మిగతాది మేము పే చేసుకుంటాం, కార్డ్ అయితే ఉంది కదా. I mean, like, that's not the way. So I told even our journalist community also, I think you people should highlight this and give the Arogyashree or Ayushman Bhava to whoever deserves it. Please do not use, when people have money, even when people come to us to the hospital for discounts, I tell them, if you can pay, please pay. The discounts will go to people who cannot really afford it and who needs the treatment. So we try to raise funds also for people who cannot, from Murthigar Lanti, inka chaala mandi untaru, whoever can raise funds, I would advise, please help people raise funds, give free medicines, because our India education and health are the most important things. And I sincerely request all my friends here, colleagues and doctor fraternity, to help us in this. We are there. We will reach out irrespective of which hospital we are, where we are working, or whatever it is. Service is definitely a part of our daily schedule, wherever we can. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Give a big hand to Sri Lakshmi. Thank you so much, ma. Here I have a doctor, BHMS MD, WTS USA, FMC Germany, DME Canada, consultant homeopathic and aesthetic physician, wellness coach, medipreneur, CEO of Kalam, advanced integrative aesthetics, homeopathy and wellness, Dr. Velamarthi, Professor Dr. Velamarthi Rachel.
I'm truly honored, and thank you, Dr. Hari, and thank you, Dr. Murthy, for introducing me and giving me this award. And I've come from Canada actually, and I'm trying to open integrated aesthetics, so where I want to work in hands with allopaths and homeopaths. So and seeing so many people here, I feel blessed, and everybody's talking about holistic. This is my concept. So I had a holistic health clinic in Canada, and seeing this, like even allopaths coming into holistic practice, we are very happy. And even I was watching this Global Homeopathic Foundation. It's associated with you guys. Yeah, they are into all this kind of activities. And when I saw that, and I was very pleased. And thank you so much. And oh, okay. Sure. Thank you.
We invite you next Sunday. We are holding one inner cosmetics workshop. Kindly join. We have wonderful center, 3-floored center in Film Nagar. We want all your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And one more thing attractive is Canada. Significance is there. She is from Canada. That's the reason she was the first lady to enter this auditorium. Punctuality. Thank you very much. Now I have MD Radiation Oncology, NIMS, Consultant Radiation Oncologist, Cancer Specialist, Yashoda Hospital, Dr. Kutwal Syed Akram. Hari.
Thank you, K.S. Murthy sir, for giving this honor. I am blessed to have Sanjeev sir here and honoring me. And I am also the president for IMA Medicine Malkajgiri branch. And I was honored to be working with the late Professor Rangareddy sir, who is my mentor. And we have done lot of services along with the Lions Club. Along with Lions Club, we have done services, but it is the first time I am taking the award because of the K.S. Murthy sir and one of my good friend told. So your services should also be recognized. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Akram. So kind of you to say that. May I call Sri Sistla Srinivasamurthy? Please come to the dais. ఈయన గురించి రెండు ముక్కలు చెప్పాలి. ఈజ్ ఏ veteran sports person, philanthropist and social activist in Guntur, because of whom we honored around 50 doctors at Guntur. Everything was provided thanks to him. His son, Mr. Satish Pavan Kumar from USA is one of our directors. He is representing him and he is also being honored.
Hello. Thank you all. It is a very great pleasure to be honored with all in front of all the student dignitaries. In fact, I am an ex-Indian Navy. I was on board INS Vikrant also during wartime, 1971 war, and I got some medals. In fact, I got about 70 medals as a veteran sports and 7 war medals. So now I am 77 years old also. Thank you all. Thank you.
We are looking more older than you.
We are fortunate to have the youngest award winner with 80 awards in his kitty. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Thank you very much. Next. Here is a doctor. He is MBBS Usmania, DCH MD, Pediatric CMC Vellore, Fellowship in Pediatric Endocrinology, National University Hospital Singapore, Consultant Pediatric Endocrinology, Apollo Hospitals Hyderabad, and his name is Dr. C. Rahul Reddy. Give a big hand to Dr. Rahul Reddy. Next మీదే వస్తుంది, గట్టిగా చప్పట్లు కొట్టండి.
Thank you to ACNAV and Murthy sir and other dignitaries, respected sirs, for inviting me for this award. And it's an honor to be part of other fellow doctors, well-recognized personalities. And I will always give my best as a doctor to this mankind and other people. Thank you so much.
Only 5 minutes ఉన్నాయి. Only 5 minutes. The president himself. మీరు లేకపోతే అది పెట్టేయండి. చాలా ఎంబరాసింగ్ ఉంది నాకు అది. ఇట్లా దూకి పారిపోయేవాడి పోస్టర్లో ఉన్నారు. నెక్స్ట్ డాక్టర్ ప్రద్యుమ్న రెడ్డి. he is MBBS, MD, FM, SKIR, SANG, FE, IR. There are so many other things. I am double postgraduate, but finding it difficult to read. So many things.
He is a consultant vascular and musculoskeletal interventional radiologist.
మొత్తం వేయండి.
Thank you all. Thank you one and all. Thank you for the dignitaries and all. And it has been an honor to be here. Thanks a lot.
Next. Dr. Divya Reddy, MBBS MD General Medicine, Managing Director, Gayatri Hospitals, India Private Limited. I would like to invite Srinivas also to the dais. Where is Srinivas? పిల్లల్ని తీసుకున్నారా? ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. రండి శ్రీనివాస్. డాక్టర్ గారేగా మీరు కూడా. కమ్. డాక్టర్ మిస్ శేషమ్మ, బిఎస్సి నర్సింగ్, నర్సింగ్ సూపరింటెండెంట్, మెడికవర్ క్యాన్సర్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్. మనకున్న నర్సింగ్ స్టాఫ్ నుంచి వచ్చిన ఇద్దరు వీళ్ళు కనుక ప్రత్యేకించి వీళ్ళిద్దరికీ సన్మానం.
Thank you, Keshav sir, and all other dignitaries. Feeling very happy. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Keshav sir, and all dignitaries. Here, we are the nurses and nursing leaders. We can tell you only one thing. Always doctors will tell that nurses is the backbone of the hospital. But without doctors, no nurses will be there. Thank you so much.
It is interrelated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very valuable words. Both of you are being here. Thank you so much. Please. Dr. Akhilesh. Dr. Akhilesh is MBBS MD General Medicine, Usmania, DM Neurology, Assistant Professor of Neurology, Usmania General Hospital, Hyderabad.
We are living every day, but we need one day to celebrate as a birthday. We are practicing every day, and celebrating doctors, felicitation like this is required for this society right now. Thank you very much, everyone, for conducting this.
Excellent here. He has narrated our agenda, our philosophy. Doctor, so much. Thank you so much to you. Dr. Fayazuddin, are you there? Yeah.
అందరికీ హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు. మూర్తి గారు చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. యంగ్ సర్జన్స్, యంగ్ డాక్టర్స్కి ఇలా పిలిపించి ఫెసిలిటేషన్ చేయడం అందరిలో ధైర్యాన్ని నూరిపోస్తుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఇలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఎన్నో కావాలి. అందరిలో ఒక రకమైన అవగాహన ఇంకా పెరగాలి. చాలా పెద్దలందరూ, పూజ్యులందరూ చాలా మంచి గైడెన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్. And thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, Fayaz Garu. The beauty of his speech is he can speak in English or Urdu, but he took it a challenge as Telugu. I am with you, Fayaz, because I am not a Telugu guy. I am a Tamilian speaking so fluently Telugu, so we are great. Yeah, of course. Any doubt? No shak. డాక్టర్ రేష్మా గారు ఉన్నారా? యా. Reshma Garu, I want to tell about Reshma. Dr. Reshma is a famous gynecologist at Tirupati. She took the pain of coming all the way from Tirupati to here, and she has supported us, suggesting few doctors. So she is entitled for 2 awards. One is regular Abdul Kalam Health and Medical Excellence Awards, and the other is a special award for her. Give a big hand to Dr. Aedula Reshma Reddy. She was suggested by our Dr. Sharmila, pediatrician, if I am not mistaken. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you Murthy Garu, and thank you everyone here actually. Actually, I have learned so many things from here, and you have given so much guidance for me for future of my life actually. And all of your this thing. Actually, I'm from Hyderabad only, and I have shifted from Apollo to Tirupati. I have learned so many, and I know both of you, sir and ma'am. Actually, I am following all the things I have learned from you guys. Actually, sir, you don't know me actually, but I know you very well. So thank you.
Fantastic, ma. Thank you so much. Next. May I call Dr. G.S. Karthik, please?
He is a DM nephrologist, transplant physician, Olive Hospital.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Murthy sir. Thank you, dignitaries on the stage. Recognition for doctors is rather these days underestimated and under-recognized. And it is an honor for every one of us, from my side to all the doctor fraternity, to receive this honor. And we also, myself personally, run a small NGO called We Spreading Smiles. And as a friends group from my recent days, we try to help poor and orphanage children, whatever they need. We go to orphanages and help during the weekends. That's what a small contribution for us. Thank you.
है क्या 2-3 है तो हो जाता 2 मिनट में निश्चला रेड्डी गारू Dr. Nischala Reddy is MBBS, MS, OBG, Fellowship in Reproductive Medicine, All India Gold Medalist, Advanced Diploma in ART, Director and Chief Fertility Consultant in Ekam Fertility and Women Hyderabad. Give a big hand to her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Murthy sir, all the dignitaries on the dais for inviting us here. I'm not sure if we have achieved enough to receive an award, but it definitely feels very good to be recognized. And hopefully this should inspire us to do better and stay true to our commitment and serve our patients and the society better. Thank you very much.
Dr. G.V. Lakshmi Garu. Dr. G.V. Lakshmi is MBBS, MD Pulmonary Medicine, Consultant Pulmonologist, Critical Care and Sleep Medicine Specialist, Amor Hospital, Y Junction, Kukutpalli, Hyderabad. ముందు భీష్మ పితామహుల ముందు చిన్నపిల్ల, ఆమె మొహం కూడా షీ సో కిడ్డీ. నేను ఫోటో చూసి అనుకున్నా ఇంత చిన్న అమ్మాయి అని.
Actually, critical care లేదు. Thank you so much. It feels wonderful to be in such a part of such a wonderful family. Thank you so much.
Call Dr. Shri Tv garu. Dr. Shri Tv, MS Obstetrics, Gynecology, Fellowship in Gynecology, very Gyne-oncology, pain and palliative care, infertility or what? తర్వాత మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. నీకు ఇస్తే ఆమె గుంజుకుంది. Most energetic in my hospital. She is working with Virenzi Hospital.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి. మూర్తి గారు, మీరు చాలా ఎక్సలెంట్ జాబ్ చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే ఎట్లా చెప్పాలి అంటే, ఒక డాక్టర్ రోజంతా కష్టపడతాం, 24 hours మన పేషెంట్స్, ఏ డాక్టరు వాళ్ళ పేషెంట్స్ పాడవ్వాలని, హెల్త్ బాగా అవ్వకూడదు అనుకోరు. అండ్ ప్రతి డాక్టర్ వాళ్ళ పేషెంట్ హెల్త్ తొందరగా, ఎంత త్వరగా అయితే అంత బాగా కోలుకొని మంచిగా వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళ మొత్తం కుటుంబ సభ్యులతో హ్యాపీగా ఉండాలి అని కోరుకుంటాం. కానీ ఈ రోజుల్లో డాక్టర్స్ మనీ కోసమే వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు, లేకపోతే వాళ్ళ టైమే వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటున్నారు అనుకున్నారు. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ రైట్. ఈవెన్ వీ గో హోమ్ విత్ ద థాట్స్ ఆఫ్ ద పేషెంట్స్. సో ఇవన్నీ చేస్తూ మేము ఏంటి అన్నది మర్చిపోతున్నాం ఫస్ట్ థింగ్. అండ్ దాన్ని మీరు ఈరోజు ఒక్కరోజు గుర్తు చేసి మాకు ఒక రిలీఫ్ ఇవ్వడం అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. దానికి చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. అండ్ సాయి రవిశంకర్ సార్ అంటే యాజ్ ఎ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఆయనని దూరం నుంచి చాలాసార్లు చూశాను, కానీ బట్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ హిమ్ ఈజ్ ఎ వండర్ఫుల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టెల్ యూ ఈజ్, నేను ఇన్ని సంవత్సరాలుగా పేషెంట్స్ని మదర్ టెరెసా, వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ ఎంబీబీఎస్, అప్పుడు మదర్ టెరెసా ఆర్గనైజేషన్తో వర్క్ చేశాను. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ వర్కింగ్ మై సెల్ఫ్. ఒక్క మనిషికైనా సాయం చేయాలి అన్న దాంతో ఇండివిజువల్గా వర్క్ చేయడం మొదలుపెట్టి మదర్ అండ్ చైల్డ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం వాళ్ళకి మా విలేజ్ని అడాప్ట్ చేసుకొని ఐ హెల్ప్ ఫర్ ద మదర్ అండ్ చైల్డ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఎవ్రీ మంత్ 4th Sunday and Saturday. From 2016 I was in Virinchi. From that time I started this. ఇప్పుడు దాకా కూడా ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్. అండ్ ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఐ గో దేర్ అండ్ సో వాళ్ళకి ఎనిమిక్ లెవెల్స్ లేకుండా డెలివరీ అయ్యి బేబీస్, హెల్దీ బేబీస్ తోటి దే గో అవుట్ టు దే ఫ్యామిలీస్ అన్నది మా ఎజెండా. అండ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ మై ఫ్యామిలీ ఫర్ దిస్ అండ్ మై బ్రదర్ హూస్ దేర్. హీ ఈస్ ద బ్యాక్ బోన్ ఆఫ్ మీ అండ్ హీ ఈస్ దేర్ టుడే.
Thank you so much, ma. Just like you, she is also doing the same service. Next. Dr. Apurva. Yes.
Pulmonologist, Medicover Hospital.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would really like to thank all the dignitaries and ACNOW Foundation for this award. I'm deeply humbled and honored to receive this award. Definitely, it gives us more encouragement to do better in our fields. Thank you.
Dr. Spurti. Yeah, finally you made it, Spurti garu. MBBS, MD, General Medicine, Gandhi. DM Rheumatology and Clinical Immunology NIMS, Spurti Rheumatology and Kidney Care, Hyderabad.
Very good morning, one and all. It's quite encouraging to be a part of self-appreciation like this. And one thing, experience and it probably takwa, but the thing is, 10 years back, doctors unna situation unde vere unde, mano apudunna situation vere unde. Apudunna respect gani, the way patients speak to a doctor, the way they see a doctor is different from what we are seeing now. Probably somewhere down the lane, we ourselves are also responsible for this kind of scenario. One thing what I feel is like, ante manam patients kedo help cheyaలని చెప్పి out of way వెళ్ళిపోవడము, that is one thing which we are taking as soft targets for that. And other thing is personal numbers patients ki icheyadam, we ourselves getting our personal lives destroyed by this is a very big hindrance is what I feel. So let the professional work be there and let the personal life be us. We have to be a part of our personal life. ఎందుకంటే ఫ్యూచర్లో మన పిల్లలు రైస్ అయినప్పుడు honestly I do accept that నా సన్ ఏం చదువుతున్నాడో వాడికి ఏమేమి సెకండ్ క్లాస్లో ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయో నాకు తెలియదు. మై మదర్ నోస్ ఇట్ బెటర్ దెన్ మీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ వీ స్టాండ్ అవుట్ నౌ. సో వన్ థింగ్, కొంచెం మన పర్సనల్ లైఫ్ని కూడా మనం క్రెడిట్ చేసుకుంటూ గివ్ టైమ్ ఫర్ అవర్ ఓన్ థింగ్స్, గివ్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఓన్ స్పేస్. somewhere down the lane మన మెంటల్ హెల్త్ డిస్ట్రాయ్ అవ్వకుండా మనకు మనం కాపాడుకోవడం, దట్ ఈస్ అ గుడ్ థింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ ఫీల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you so much, Dr. Spurti. May I call Dr. Damodar? Is he there? Still he has not come. Oh, he is on a big job.
Damodar is an interventional cardiologist at Medicover Hospital.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Murthy Garu and panel members for giving the opportunity, and it feels very encouraging to be part of this program because as a cardiologist we face a lot, especially with interventions, we are in a lot of stress day by day, and such kind of programs we attend, it's a little encouraging and also feels to work more hard with less stress. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Damodar Reddy garu. He was the person who told I'll come by 11 and immediately leave, and now he has turned up. That happens because of the unpredictability of your profession. May I call Dr. Kurapati Pradeep Kumar? Azad Chandrasekhar. Dr. Ranjani Chakravarti is there? Okay, anybody else is left? Please raise your hands, please. Fantastic. Thank you. We'll kindly see it here. 1 minute vote of thanks. You can leave. I would like to thank Dr. Sanjeev Singh Garu. Now we'll call it a day. It is over. Please be seated. They took a lot of pain to honor you all. Give a big hand to all the dignitaries, please. Now, I would like to thank Dr. Sanjeev Singh Garu, Dr. Sai Ravishankar Garu, Dr. Lakshmi Divya Garu, Dr. Shobha, Dr. Hari Kumar, and Dr. Vandana, Dr. Abhinandana, etc. These are all doctors are very busy. In fact, Dr. Sanjay Singh Yadav ji was almost pleading me 5 minutes lo velipotanu. I was telling him 1 minute. He should be having a large heart to excuse me. And you are also very nice audience. You are in your world, nobody is listening. Such nice people you are. I should appreciate. You are all like kids in the LKG with a great wisdom. I appreciate all of you, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to see the clubbing of LKG standards as well as MBBS also. What a rare combination. Thank you so much. We please come, everyone here, we'll have a group photo. Please, I request everyone to. Nobody is paid, everybody come here, please. మరి మీరు రావాలి.
Somebody was telling that mandu dagaddu.
Thank you so much, sir. Last line, you identified me and called me. So they're wonderful, sir. My friends, Chala Mandi, they have came, sir. Like for example, Damodar is my junior. He's a wonderful cardiologist. Anytime he can come. And next is Dr. Karthik, sir. Sir, Dr. Karthik is like, I've been in touch with him from last 2-3 years, sir. Like he is like a general physician, nephrologist, urologist, neurologist, everything. See, he is like an all-in-one doctor, sir. And one more, my friend Akhilesh, sir, is a very hard-working Akhilesh, Dr. Akhilesh. Dr. Akhilesh is a very, yes, sir. He's a wonderful dancer. Dancer. He is from. He is from Usmania, sir. Everything from Usmania, and a wonderful character. A neurologist, I know him very much. And Lakshmi Priya madam, I know her since many years. Lakshmi Divya, yes. No, she is my wife's classmate, sir. She is my wife's classmate. Both are colleagues. Last time నేను చూశాను కానీ బట్ మ్యామ్ నేను గుర్తుపట్టలేదు. రైట్ షీజ్ రైట్
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. అది లంచ్కి చెప్పామా కొంచెం.